Hello everyone, welcome to Food Bench. This is Afsha, your go-to guide for turning your everyday meals into unforgettable experiences. Banoffee pie is a delightful dessert that combines the best of sweet, creamy and fruity flavors. Its rich and indulgent taste makes it a popular treat for special occasions or just like an ordinary day. This rich and delicious dessert consists of a crust which is crumbly pastry or a biscuit base. We are doing a biscuit base today. Bananas and a lot of bananas, toffee or dulce de leche, which is a sweet caramel-like filling made from condensed milk or toffee, and of course whipped cream. It is sweet and rich, creamy and smooth, fresh and fruity, all at the same time. So why wait? Let's get to the full list of ingredients. So first we would need to make a base or a crust for this banoffee pie. So for that I'll be using a packet of graham crackers. You can use any crackers of your choice. And I'm using Lotus Biscoff. This is like a sugary candy kind of a biscuit. You can use that. And I'll be using some butter, of course. I'll be using some chopped roasted nuts. These are pecans. You could use any nuts of your choice. Here is some desiccated coconut powder, whipping cream, cream of tartar, of course vanilla, and this is actually dulce de leche. How do we make dulce de leche? I'll let you know shortly. And bananas, and when I say lots of bananas, it might go actually double of these. Let's see how many we need to use. So let's start by crushing the biscuits first. I'll be adding these Lotus cookies. I'm adding about 12 to 15 cookies in here. These are already chopped nuts, but I'm still going to chop them a little more for fineness. Use about 3 tablespoons of these nuts. Okay, so this is still crumbly, which we want. Now I'm going to add some butter in here. So the butter that we actually took was about a quarter cup of butter, and this is melted. Make sure to melt the butter. Softened butter is not going to work here. Just till it is incorporated. Okay, so I heated this for about like 50 seconds. I did a 30 seconds and then again a 20 second. And now I'm going to take an empty piping bag without cutting the tip of it right now. I'm just going to pour all of this in here because we are going to use it in batches. It's okay if it's a little lumpy. If you want, you can whisk it. You can leave it as it is as well. After we lock it, now we'll flip it, and now we are going to make a tiny cut in here. Okay, now you see. Now we are going to start drizzling this over here. That's it, guys. And you see we still have this left, which is good to be used for the garnishing. Okay, so here this bowl is a little cold because I kept it in the fridge, and I think it's a very good thing to do while it's summer or it's heat in the season. I'm going to pour about a cup and a half of this whipping cream here, and not to mention, of course, the cream was already chilled. So here, instead of sugar, I'm going to use about a teaspoon of this delicious dulce de leche, which is the toffee. So have you ever thought that why do we call banoffee pie a banoffee pie? This is because this is the toffee. Do you remember the caramel candy or toffee that we actually have? The soft toffee is actually made with this, which we love. Now we are going to whisk this. I'm sorry in advance if you see any mess here. I'm doing it on a low speed now, but I'm going to increase it gradually. That is going to keep the cream more stable. So anytime you use any liquid sweetener, be it a condensed milk or dulce de leche or any other stuff like that, make sure to use cream of tartar. That actually helps to stabilize the cream. So guys, this was step number 4, but I prefer doing step number 4 before we move on to step number 3, because step number 3 is the fruit, and I do not want the fruit to actually get dark. So I'm going to keep this in the fridge till we slice our bananas. So if you notice here, the slices of bananas are not too thin. They are relatively thicker, just so that we do not want the bananas to get mushy once you are settling them. Okay, so step number 1 was to make the crust and assemble it in your serving dish. Step number 2 was the dulce de leche. Step number 3 was slicing your bananas, and step number 4 was the cream. So now we are going to start. Make sure you wash your hands or just wear a glove if you need. Trust me guys, the more bananas you add in here, the more flavorful this dessert is going to be. Don't be really shy on this. Add more fruits. Fruits are my favorite part of the dessert anyhow. Okay, time for another very light drizzle of the toffee. Okay, so now time for the cream. I'm going to take a fresh piping bag here. I'm using this tip here. This is 1M. You can use any tip of your choice. Now it's time to pipe this delicious cream. On top of it, you can decorate it however you like to. I like to decorate this like this. And remember, this is not a cake, so the cream does not need to be to stiff peaks. So this is just the right consistency of this, but if you want, you can keep it more stiff. Now another layer of bananas on top of it. I am not pressing the bananas on the cream, I'm just keeping it on top of it. Now we are going to add another layer of cream on top of this. If you notice, I'm just putting a very thin layer of the cream in here. Now I'm going to take another piping bag and I'm going to drizzle some of this remaining dulce de leche on top of it. Let's see how much we use it. Now, if you want, you can actually add some chocolate shavings on it, be it brown or white, but I don't want to do it because I don't want to make it over sweet. Now, this is optional, but guys, this does give a good look. So I'm just taking the leftover cookie crumb here, garnishing it just to the corners, not too much of it. Treat yourself to a slice or two of this heavenly banoffee pie and experience the perfect blend of bananas, toffee and cream in every bite. See you soon with the next kitchen experience. Till then, take good care. Bye.